Hello YouTube, welcome to my first orchid video. As you may or may not know, I have been interested in plants and orchids for the last couple of years. I would say probably since maybe around 2020. And I have really started to kind of take a liking for Catasetum and related orchids. So I wanted to just kind of catalog what I have and maybe document them for the season. Some of these are in better shape than others. Some I've had for a while. I have a lot of new things that I'm looking forward to this season as well. So let's just kind of take a look at what is here and hopefully give you some insight as far as what I'm looking forward to this year. All right, so this row in the front is a lot of different plants that I've had for maybe anywhere between, again, maybe 1 to 3, maybe 4 years max. From seedlings to sort of bigger plants. A lot of these in the front. This one I started last year. This is Darconium by Orchid Glade. I haven't seen this bloom yet, so I'm pretty excited about it. And kind of at the end of the season, I got this new growth here that's kind of wonky. I don't know what that was trying to be. Didn't really ever leaf out and it didn't bloom. So I guess it's just a backup pseudo bulb there. But the good news is this one does have a new growth coming in right in the kind of front there. So this one I'm excited about. I would love to see this bloom this year. I plan to probably repot this very soon. I don't want to leave it in the 2-inch any longer. So this is on my to be potted list. This next one I'm pretty excited about as well. This one does have new growth coming in there as well. This one is the Cycnoches cooperi by Sibling. So this should be one of the dark bronze. It says kind of dark bronze coloration there. Have not seen this bloom yet. And actually, when I did get this last year, it had a bloom spike on it that unfortunately just didn't make it. So it had a spike when I purchased it, and then either from when that company had received it or bringing it home here to my environment, just kind of didn't make it. So I'm hoping that I do get to see that this year. I have every reason to believe that I should. So let's keep an eye on that. I'm pretty excited about seeing what that guy can do for us this year as well. This again, also from probably 2 years ago. I need to work on these crazy like spaceship elongated pseudo bulbs here with the roots hanging down. This I will probably repot as well, certainly. This is going to be the second year that I've had it. Another Cat Modi's Dragon's Tail by Susan Fuchs. So that one I'm looking forward to. This one, I think, if I remember correctly, I think I found something on this recently. So maybe very small, kind of right at the bottom right side there. I'm pretty sure that's going to be our new growth for the year. So that at least is one. And this one was kind of growing in 2 directions. I don't see anything on this one yet as of today. So a lot of this is just kind of starting to push out new growth. And this is, right now it's early February 2025. So that's kind of what we're looking forward to here. So let's take a look at this guy. This is Milana Davison by Ivany, Purple Fantasy. And this one, again, I don't think I have anything growing on this yet. Doesn't look like it. Have not seen this bloom yet. So again, a lot of these kind of second year ones I think should probably bloom. A lot happened last year, and I don't think I gave a lot of these enough attention as they needed. So probably shy on the fertilizer last season. Most of my bigger plants did bloom, but some of the new ones just I think could have, and they didn't. So I'm looking forward to this year and hopefully getting some blooms out of them. This one in the back, I'll try and just spin this around. This one, again, not in the best shape. It has kind of shriveled quite a bit. This most recent bulb is nice and happy. This one, if I can get this thing out, should be, let's see if I can figure out what this guy is. Dentigrianum by Portuguese Star. So this one is really cool. Maybe I'll put some photos of the blooms in here. Certainly if I do not this time, then throughout the year I might try and post some bloom videos as well. I won't try and get to this one. This is a Cycnodes Taiwan Gold Orange. There is a little new growth on at least one, I think probably two of these. Can kind of see it back there, so I'm excited about that. That's one that I've had for, again, probably a good, I don't know, maybe 3 years or so at this point, if I had to estimate. So that one, looking forward to that as well. All right, so moving over a bit, this again is, this front tray is mostly new things as of this year. So I have the Painted Desert by Ivany Purple Fantasy. This one here also, you'll see kind of a recurring theme. Ivany by Ivany, a couple different cultivars there. I really want to kind of see some of those this season. In the back I have, looks like a Grace Dunn by Ivany. There is Ivany Purple Fantasy by Tigrinum SVO back there in kind of the back left corner. And in the front, this should be a Mikabe, so I'm looking forward to seeing this. I haven't seen any of these bloom yet. Most of these I got the SVO ones sort of last fall, so a lot of these are fall, last season growths that I kind of purchased them as. In the back, I have one that, again, still haven't seen it bloom. I've gotten a couple new bulbs on this, and this is whatever the chocolate fudge thing is. That one I'm pretty excited about. I haven't seen that bloom, so this one, again, I think has every right to bloom this season. So, all of these, looking forward to hopefully getting those to flower this year. All right, so another shelf down here. Some of these I kind of started with originally that I really enjoyed. So this one is FTK Dark Pearl, After Dark Black Pearl specifically. So this one had given me a lot of issues because this is actually the first Catasetum, or I guess FTK, that I've ever purchased, and sort of for a long time I didn't really know what I was doing. It was one of the first orchids that I had purchased. Again, it must have been in 2020, and just sort of didn't understand or respect the care that they require to do well. And I lost a couple back bulbs on it. I think the first season that I had it, it just kind of like failed and didn't really do much. It certainly didn't bloom. Now I'm, done a bit better with it. I have seen it bloom at least once or twice now, so that's very exciting. Do need to repot this. It's kind of trying to walk its way out of there, but this one I'm certainly excited about. I don't see anything on this one yet. Probably getting close on a lot of these. This one in the front should be Mormides Exotic Treat by Aftermath. This one has given me a lot of problems. The media is kind of funky. It's kind of been rotted out a few different times. It's hanging in there, but I haven't seen it bloom yet. So I'm looking forward to hopefully fixing this potting situation here and hopefully getting it back on track for success. What else is in here? This is the After Dark Sunset Valley Orchid. So this is the sort of, from my understanding, the sibling of the Black Pearl. Have gotten that to bloom a couple times, and sort of one of the earlier Catasetum type plants that I've had. So this one I don't think I've seen anything on this yet, but again, a lot of these probably are very close. I've started to bump up the hours on the lights indoors, but once we're a little bit closer into maybe this month, or I see some more growth, I'll get most of these outside, if not all of them outside eventually. Some other ones in the back, I don't know, this is an SVO, Milana Davison by Dentigrianum. Really like that one. The last bulb, it was pretty small, and that one I think I did fertilize pretty well, but it bloomed so much and it gave me at least probably 2 growths that it just didn't seem like it ever put enough energy into sort of maturing its pseudo bulbs. So hopefully this year, I'm looking forward to getting that to be of a little bit bigger size, and hopefully we'll go from there. In the back, this one is from Kroll Smith here in Florida. John Burchett by Millie's Frilly Dragon, something like that. I don't have the full tag out there. That I did sort of purchase last year, somewhere maybe around summer or fall. So another one that's sort of newish to my care, but certainly looking forward to that one as well. All right, so this one is kind of an interesting one, not because of this particular plant I have, but this is the Monnierara Millennium Magic Witchcraft, and ironically enough, this is the third one that I've purchased, and I have yet to see flowers on any of them for probably a variety of reasons. The first one that I have gave me a lot of issues with just not really blooming correctly, and I've done a lot of research trying to figure out what has gone wrong with it. I've seen things such as too much fertilizer, too little fertilizer, it's a mutation in the clone, but for whatever reason, the spikes just kind of come out deformed and eventually abort. They don't really, bloom successfully for whatever reason. So I've had that one for probably 3 or 4 years. It's huge. I have it outside now. It's still growing happily. It just hasn't flowered for me. So I can't really get rid of it. I'll give it some more time and see what it does. But this is the third one I've purchased, because the second one that I purchased, I thought, oh, well, I'll just get another one and give that one a shot. That one came to me from an online vendor. I received it, didn't really make it either, during transit and weather or whatever. The kind of new growth failed on that. So I was unable to revive and maintain that to flowers. So this is the third one I have. I have really good feelings about this. We are starting the season with the new growth already coming in here, kind of towards the bottom there. So we do have some action on this one starting already, so I'm excited. I know these grow very quickly and very vigorously, so I think if not this year, hopefully by, say, 2026, hopefully we can actually see some flowers on this, so long as this thing sticks around. So I do have some other ones up here. I guess the only other two that I really want to show, I have some new ones in the background here. This one is pretty cool. This one I saw bloom for the first year last fall. This is Venacium by Ivany. It has been since named. I think this cross is named at this point. This one was really nice, and this one gave me some trouble as well, and with just kind of root issues. I'm just trying to find the balance for my area, what's going to drain but hold enough moisture for them while not rotting in Florida. So this I brought in and I grew exclusively indoors last year under lights. I did use all leca for the medium, just to make sure that I can keep an eye on the root health and exactly what's going on and keeping an eye on it. This did do very well for me. It did bloom last year, which I was excited to see. So I did kind of pull that back from a not so great place, which was pretty cool. So this one I do enjoy. I've had that for a couple years, and again, it did take me a few years to kind of get it to bloom and become happy here. So hopefully that continues. I don't see any new growth on it yet, but that one is fun nonetheless. So finally, the last one that I have, this is a Rebecca Northern cross. It's not a named clonal, cultivar. It's just an SVO cross. This has been really fun. I'm starting to appreciate the sort of short nature of this. It's in probably too tall of a pot. I think I went maybe too hard on this in terms of the size of the pot initially. So I might, I don't think I really need to repot it this year, but if I do, I would certainly just, put it in a shorter pot, something that might be more sized appropriately for it. So this one, really cool flowers. I'm excited to see this one as well. And that's kind of where I'm at. I just wanted to put together an early season video so I can kind of reference back to this, see where the plants were at in the sort of, I guess, I don't know what we'll call late winter, if we even get a winter in Florida, and spring. So it is the first week of February currently. And hopefully I can just sort of keep these videos going as long as I can maintain the ability to film them, and we'll go from there. If you guys want to see anything specifically or are curious about what any of the flowers look like, let me know and I'd be happy to show those as well. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.